I was looking for something for my body that maybe I was not doing before, and I was asking God, you know, show me the way to live better, to you know, eat better. And he, like I said, he sent Coach Carmen and Kelly right on time. That was exactly what I needed. And this program has been fantastic for me. What I know happened was that God sent Coach Carmen and Kelly Etheridge to the church to speak on the 28-day detox right on time for me. I had experienced a brain tumor, and thank God the tumor was benign, but by the grace of God, I'm still here. Now, they thought I was going to die. Because after my surgery, after the tumor, of course, a lot of things were better because the tumor was giving me some signs that something was wrong in my body, and I did not know. So I felt better after the tumor was removed, but I still didn't feel like 100%. Something was still missing. When I started the 28-day detox, I started feeling like energetic. My body felt I had more energy, my mind was clearer, and I was like, boy, this is fantastic. At one point, I started feeling in some ways I was feeling better than I did before. We don't know how long the tumor was there, but I started feeling better than I did even before any of the signs of the tumor being there. I had like a lot more energy. And I knew what it was. It was the living food, the correct eating. And that's exactly what it was. And like I said, I feel so good. It's a whole awakening. It's a whole new awakening. And we need to learn how to eat better and eat right, because we need this for our bodies and for the healing. And it's healing me. It's healing me. Like I said, thank God my tumor was benign, but I'm also in a program that they're monitoring me, because they don't know how the tumor happened, and so they want to make sure that no other tumors show up. So they monitor my blood and they're testing and whatnot. And this to me is like something to say, it's not going to show up anywhere else, because now I'm eating correct and I'm eating right. So I know that confidence is there. And I know when I go back in June, because June is when the final, and I go back in June, they're going to say, oh my goodness, look at this. This is amazing. Everything is clear. We don't see any signs of anything. So I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited and prayed up and just looking forward for more. He just, like I said, he sent this right. I asked for something and he gave me the answer. And this was it. And like I said, the no meat has just been a blessing. I'm at the vegetarian stage. I am doing organics. Maybe not 100%, I would say 90%. I'm leaning toward the 100%, and eventually praying that I can go vegan. And so I am just loving it. Our coach Carmen is so knowledgeable. She is fantastic. She is knowledgeable of the Bible as well as health. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just on a plateau now, which is just unbelievable. It is unbelievable, and I just feel so good. I feel so good, and I thank God every day for sending Coach Carmen in my direction, and I'm just looking forward for all the things to come, because I know better things are coming.
Absolutely.
Yes, better things are coming. The smoothies are unbelievable. Oh, the smoothies is like, I could have those 10 times a day. You know, the smoothies are so good, so I used my blender for my smoothies, and that was fantastic. The cooking is great, because the cookbook that we have, Coach Carmen has given us a cookbook with recipes that are out of this world. They are so good. So I'm learning. I wasn't really a cook before, I'm being very honest. I was not a cook, but the recipes are so simple. to make. They're so easy. You can make them in like 5 minutes, and you have a full course meal. So for me, that was fantastic. That was good for a person who's not a really cook. That is great. That is so great. So the recipes are good. Like I said, I'm learning how to make full course meals in less than 10 minutes, which is great. And I'm glad she provided us with that. Now I have friends that are asking me about it, and I'm like, well, you have to talk to Coach Carmen, because I cannot let you look at my book or copy my book, but you have to go through Coach Carmen to make sure, because they're like, that book's not. I said, yes it is, but you must talk to my coach. We have to do things the right way, because I've been telling them some of the recipes, and they're like, oh my God, you can do that? I said, yeah. And so they want to see the book, but like I said, I'm going to introduce them to Coach Carmen, and so this way she will train them correctly as to how to do everything, start from beginning to end. All the materials, the detox book, the cooking material, everything was perfect, right on target, and everything went in steps, which is the way it should be, and it just led you correctly right from this step, this phase, to the next phase, to the next phase, and everything was just right on time. Now what I'd like to do is I'm going to go back, now that we are finished with the 28th day, I'm going to go back now to the beginning and start again. And so Coach Carmen made this vegan burger, and I just, raw, yes, and I just went home and I was dreaming about that burger all night. And I told him about it. I said, you're not going to believe how we make this burger and how it tastes. He couldn't believe it. He said, this is fantastic. I said, see, there's so many things that people don't understand about organic foods or vegan food. They think that, I have to give up this and I'm never going to be able to have something that tastes like this again, or to fulfill that desire or that void or whatever. But this food is unbelievable and healthy for you, which makes it, it's so awesome. Biblical is always fantastic, because as a Christian, I'm always in the Bible. I like the part where she had us do it in silence, which was good. Just take a time to go in the room and set up something where you can just, an area where you can just sit and just pray and meditate. That was fantastic. So that was good for me, because a lot of times my husband would be at the gym, or he'd be teaching a class or something, and I'd be in the house alone, and it would be great, because it would just be me. Well, I shouldn't say alone, it would be me and God. That's right. And so I could just sit there and just meditate and pray, and so that was good. I needed that. I had done that before, but I think with this, it was part of the teaching and the learning, so it made me right away go right into it, as opposed to before I might say, well, I'm going to do this later, or I'm going to pray later, or I'm going to meditate. But being that this was part of the process, and I just went right into it, and it's fantastic. It was fantastic. And another thing I'd like to express is that the membership coaching program is something that I will be joining. I think everyone that knows about it should join. Everyone that learns about it should join, because this program, I feel, some of my friends are already members, and this program will keep you in touch and in tune with what is going on, and you need that. You need that support system. And this way it keeps all of us together, and we all learning together. We can go out and teach others together. So I think that is an excellent thing. So everyone, I think, that comes aboard should join to learn to learn everything that is happening. Every day something new is learned. Coach Carmen is learning. She's teaching something different. So we need to be in tune, so we can go out and teach others and know what we're talking about. So I think it's very important for everyone to join that. So when you go to Coach Carmen, you speak to her, and you get on this program, because I know everyone is going to join the 28-day detox program. I just know. Once you talk to Coach Carmen or any of us members, you're going to want to join. And as soon as you join, you make sure you go in and you join the membership program. Because this program is just, like I said, I can't say enough. I cannot say enough.